I actually recorded a video yesterday and I wanted to post. Oh god, we don't have water. I don't have water, but I have like some water. But now I can't even wash my clothes. What do I do? And I actually need to arrange my clothes. I messed them up again yesterday. Good morning. I slept at 1, tried to wake up at 5. I couldn't. Tried to wake up at 6. I couldn't. So I fell back asleep. The weather is a bit cloudy. Today it has not rained. Let me spray my hair today. Yes. Hi, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning. Thank you. I don't know how do I style it. Style. And, the hairspray has never helped you. In what essence? Eh, how can you like someone's mouth? What? So what? I forgot to do something. I'm doing that Nigerian thing. Where's my hair thing? Middle parts. Middle of my head. Santos, good morning. How are you doing? Where is my hairband? I have like a little hairband. I have two actually. I don't know where my hairband is or are. Can I just leave it like this? You're going to sleep, okay. Good night. 8. 8. 8. Oh. Google Translate sometimes just translates whatever it wants. Mama, I don't know if I should like shorten these things the way I had done earlier. Let me see. I don't want to spray anything on my hair because I don't want it to like affect my face in any way. But also, Ambrose Zimoteti. Hi, how are you doing? Good morning. Oh, This one is shorter than the other one. Wait, I forgot. I forgot something. Na, 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 na. Should I leave this thing like this long or should I shorten? Maybe I should just leave them as long as they are. Judge, hi, how are you doing? I really don't like having hair in my face. Let me just try to shorten them. Or can I like pin them? No. What? Can you show me what? Welcome. How are you doing? Quintino. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Hello. Thank you to be. Hi. I hope they're the same length. You have a new film. You just have a new film every month. You've not even completed the first one. You have to finish one before you start another one. You have two in progress with no budget. Are you going to pay me or not? If you have a money problem, I'm not coming. I don't want to be bankrupt on my first film acting. Eh, now what am I doing? What is this? Have profits. No, I'm not a balloon. I'm starting to feel hungry. Let's see how much money did you make on Tuesday from AdSense. Now that I have to check every single day. See if we are making good progress. On Monday, how was I? I'm not sure. This is on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday went up again. I thought it's telling me 4 shillings. $4. Hey, let me convert that to cash. I don't want this dollars here. 63. Okay. I think we should go upward, not go back again. Let me see there. And then on shorts, I didn't actually, I haven't been posting the shorts. I think I need to go back. Go back, go back. Tuesday. Today is on Thursday. Okay. Okay. 50-50. It could be 50-50 of nothing. What if we do and then there is literally no profit, there is a loss? That means I still have to take 50% of the loss. What do I do with this thing? I'm just straightening my hair. Just like gotta get you something. But when I do this, I honestly feel like it looks so weird. Azamo Maria. Hi. Azamo Maria. Hey, how are you doing? What? Did someone knock here? What do you mean? Was someone knocking here or what? What was someone? I don't know. Philemon, hi, how are you doing? This one is removing tooth. It's refusing to come off. Lucas, what is happening? Je, unanipenda? Asking for phone number. No, you can't even talk to me here. How are you going to talk to me on my phone number? Next Hollywood film Double Donkey Go USA coming soon. Why do your movies have funny names? The script and song is ready. Good luck. Script and song is ready. Actually, yesterday I got a loaf of bread and I had forgotten I have some mandazis. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that because that is a lot of food. I literally, the bread that I got, I usually take like three to 4 days to finish it. And now I still have mandazis on top of that. And they serve the same purpose. Purpose. I need to take breakfast. Send me what is it called? A contract for employment. Hey, I don't want to come to South Africa. You will chase me away. Chase me away. You and your people. Now I cancel South Africa from my list. I just need to get this hair off my face, boy. That is my main priority. And it's not. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. By the way, when I was young, I used to imagine myself like I used to want to have a like a talk show, like you know those morning hosts, hey, like things like what Oprah Winfrey was doing, something like that. Philemon, thank you. There was your namesake being looked for on you on TikTok. Did they find him? I actually uninstalled because I was on TikTok for so much time. It was affecting my productivity. That is actually how my relationship with TikTok is. I usually install TikTok, I stay on it for a while, and then I uninstall it. Guy, mbona nakaa weird? Ati, am I not South Africa? Tangulini. Na, 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 na. I don't even know. I also uninstalled my WhatsApp. That too. Let me make myself look pretty today. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. The day that I want it to rain, now there is no rain. When I don't want it to rain, it rains the whole day. I think today I need to like write something. Say, come there, get married. Come, let's get married. No, I was hearing those people say, as long as you're not South African, as long as you're not South African, get out of this hospital. Is that how you guys speak? As long as you're not South African, get out. I am speaking to you. If you're not South African, get out. Na 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 na. Hmm. Cutesy. I didn't even see that part married to me. Someone else. You don't like your neighbors. Eh. In East Africa, we have like free movement. Um, like a Kenyan can go live in Uganda. A Ugandan can live in Kenya. Tanzanian, it's between Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and I don't know if Rwanda and Burundi are still part of it, but I think Rwanda is part of it. Burundi, I'm not very sure, but I know very many Burundi people in Kenya. The person who I buy my breakfast from, if I go to buy mandazi, is a Burundi guy. The only reason we can tell is because of their name. Like they have different names, and then the way they speak also is different. But no one bothers them. When my mom was younger, she told me like they used to have people when there was like a war. There was a war in Burundi and then also in Rwanda, but mostly from Burundi. People were coming from Burundi on feet. I don't know how long it used to take them to walk across from Burundi through Uganda to Kenya. They were coming to like find jobs. So she said like in her village there were so many people from Burundi. They were just doing like farm chores because they were escaping the war. Currently in Kenya, there's so many people who came from Burundi, like they have a community. I think they were recognized as citizens recently. I'm not sure when, but like recently, they were recognized as Kenyan citizens because they came in as refugees, but they have been here for like probably since 1970s or 80s. I, I, but I think like right now there is really an influx of people from Burundi in Kenya, especially everywhere. Like if you go anywhere, you see someone selling these mandazis and tea in the morning. The probability of that person being a Burundi is like 80%. And also people from Ethiopia, Somalia. The problem with people from Somalia, hey, you guys, they come in Kenya and then now they start mistreating us. That is the problem. They're like, yeah, we own this place. This country was ours before it was called Kenya. Like, bro, chill. Where were we? But then people from Ethiopia mostly, like those scams which tell people, if you come to this country, we are going to give you a job, or we are going to help facilitate you go somewhere. I think most people, from what I've heard, who come in Kenya are usually trafficked, basically. From what I've heard from believable sources. They're actually promised they're going to South Africa to go get jobs, and then when they're taking to South Africa, they're taken somewhere else. You'll find like the usually police raids happening in some houses. You'll find like a small room. It has like 50 people. These people, they are usually transported from Ethiopia. They come to Kenya. They pay these people to transport them. They come to Kenya, and while they are being the place for them to go is being looked for. Hey, English, my God. These people have to stay in like very tiny rooms, like 50 people in one small room, or like a small one bedroom house. It can host like even 100 people. So they promised, let's go. You'll have to go to Kenya first, and then we'll take you somewhere else. I know believable sources who do that, who have seen that happen. So it's something that happened. And it's usually, I think they're usually told they are going to South Africa, and they have to be transported in vehicles, go in batches. I don't know what happens. Na, na, na. You gotta get here sometime. No, I look like Top Man. You gotta let me open back my tabs. My recently closed tabs. Gets back to business. Restore window. Demi Road. Oh yeah, this is the place. I wanted to know this place, and I finally see where it is, and I have confirmation. It is the place I was thinking. Kilelesho. Kilelesho or Kilimani? Kai. Oledume Road. Kilimani. There was a time I was taking like a job application to this Kilimani area, and people were just like, what are you going to do in Kilimani? You all know what is going on in Kilimani. Kilimani. In Kilimani, there is a lot of Nigerians, and you know, Nigerians, what are you guys doing? Nairobi Women's Hospital, Kilimani. Wait, what? I'm confusing with Nairobi. No, am I confusing with Nairobi West and Nairobi Women's? This is like a small branch. Oh, this is the like a smaller branch. Menelik Road, Kichwa Road. No, Kericho. Like who named the road Kichwa Road? Gong Road. Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish, Adams, Nairobi. Adams Arcade, Greenhouse Mall, Moringa School, Hekima University College, something I've never heard. Demi Garden, Marshpark Hotel, Legindogo Secondary School. How do you call a school Legindogo? What the hell? Impala Clubs, Rugby Grounds, the Orchard Lodge and Grill, Kibera Station Road. What station? Railway station? Oh, there is a railway station here. Jamhuri. You know, it's so scary how like, let me give an example of this Nairobi. Like how you transition from where the rich people stay to slums. Like it's scary. It's scary. Because usually they're usually like very close to each other, and the reason for that is because these people, these poor people, come to stay there so that it's easier for them to access these rich areas for them to go do work, like wash clothes or be like, nannies. Yeah. Toy. I've never been to Toy. I didn't even know where it is. So it's here. Gong Road, like here. Maybe let's see the city from above. And it actually looks beautiful, this area. Kindaruma Road, Pan Pick, Gifts and Flowers, Kilimani, Mode Cafe, Wood Avenue, Ring Road, Kilimani, Gong Road, Jamhuri, Ring Road, Cabernet Road, Kibera Road, Hansa, Kudu News. There is something called Kudu News. I've never heard of it. Apex Management Systems Consultancy. Why do they have such a big area to themselves? What is going on in this area? It looks like a golf course. Is it? I think no. Let me not say I think it is what I think before I confirm. What is this? Answer engineering. Why are they here in this large piece of green and tree filled area in the middle of the Nairobi? But I think it's like a golf course the way it looks like. Me being me. Yeah, it's called Royal Nairobi Golf Course. When I zoomed out is when I can see. It is so big. Why do they have such a big space? The rich. And you can see like next to it is literally slums. Let me show you what I was saying. Oops. What I was saying about the rich being next to the slums. Look at this. You see this area is the Kibera slums. This one, it says it's called the Royal Nairobi Golf Course. Then I think it's usually separated by a train, a railway, or something. You can see this area is slums, all this area. This one is for the rich. Like they're very close. Look at that. Look at that golf course. It's so big. Guma Estate. I want to go up. How are we going up? Like this. Like this one. Okay. This one is still a bit do control plus. What am I doing? Napigisha kelele. I want this thing to give me more space and it's not working. But basically, yeah, like this upper area is the rich area, and then you can see the difference. Like you see the way this upper part has a lot of green because it has so many trees, and then this lower area, it's just slums. It's just slums. Nairobi. Nairobi. Yeah. Anyway, let me get myself breakfast. It's late. When you, the difference is very visible. Like when you look at it from this side, the places you see green, like a lot of green, that is the rich people areas. This is a golf course. You can see it's very distinct even from above. These other ones where you see like it looks like bare ground, these are poor people houses. It's poor people. Okay, this is like poor people houses, and then this is like usually middle class. Middle class, you can see middle class. We have a few greens once in a while, and then the rich, you have like a lot of green. You have a lot of trees growing in the area because they're a bit more. They have more space and more places to grow trees. Nairobi. There is another golf course here. I can clearly see that. Ah, this is the one next to. This is just close to Nairobi CBD. Funny, how am I supposed to like zoom in here? Double tap. Station. This is this is not an avenue. Stop lying to me. Binyala Road. Ah, it's called Kenya Railway Golf Course. And it also looks beautiful. This is just next to what, Nairobi CBD. And then the train station is here. It looks so cute. Cute from here. Let's zoom in and see the trains. These are like abandoned trains. There is a Nairobi museum, railway museum. Look at the trains. Those ones are abandoned. This one is the here. When you want to board the train, this is where you go into. The gate is, where is the gate? Gate inakuanga wapi? But it has to come from like, it comes from huku mbele ama ni hapa? Station Road. I don't even know. But it's usually in front of, before this one. Library, workshops, computer, public relations. What offices are these ones? Instead of doing something constructive, I'm looking at Nairobi on a map. Technical University of Kenya. Railway station. Can they just like throw away these things? Okay, I know like there are some which are still being used. Railway bus station. I guess it's this one. Yeah, I have located it. Here it is, the train station. Here it is. So you come from the main road here, then you walk along this way, then you come into the station, you pay your ticket, and then these are like the boarding platforms, these lower ones. So you stand here, there are two, this one, and then this one. I think like one is underground. I don't know if there are two or three. There is one that is underground. Is it underground really? No, it's not underground. Like you pass underground to go to this second one. Yeah. Now I have figured it out. But then these things, most of these ones are like all the train things. Uh, those containers that usually carry things on trains. They're like just packed there. There's so many you can see. There's so many. All this line, other ones here, they're not used. I think that is the railway station. There is a museum. Nairobi Expressway. Mass Street, Lusaka Road, Nairobi Industrial Training Authority, Post Office Workshop, Machakos Road, Industrial Area, Police Station, Chogoria Road, Bandari Road. This is where most of the industries in Kenya are manufacturing. This area. So you also have like a lot of slums here because there are people trying to work in those areas, and most of them pay very, very poorly. They don't give people contracts. Yeah. People have to go there every day, every single day to stand at the gate to look for work. Makadara Yard. Knitwear, Hikem East Africa, Jumbo Complex, Beta Healthcare International, Mabati Rolling Mills, Lunga Road. I was at Lunga when I was on my attachment. This is where I went to do my clinical attachment. And the slums. Look at the slums. You see the color of that water? Very black. Because of why? Because it's passing like a lot of sewage water. People in this area, the thing is, most of them are not most of them, like all of them, like 90% are there illegally. Someone who came in maybe 2000 or 1970 just found a little piece of land, and then they put up iron, like mabati, iron sheets. They use iron sheets to build the tiny houses, and they start renting them out according to the law. Because they are not there legally, they cannot access water supply or electricity legally. So what they do is they just connect to the electricity poles illegally. There was actually a video of someone who was doing that recently in Kenya, and then he got electrocuted. They just connect like the electricity poles are passing through the house, above the house. This someone will just take a ladder, and then they connect a wire to the electricity thing. So it's not regulated. They don't pay for it. They cannot legally have the electricity, and they cannot legally have water supply. So the only water supply usually in this area is NGOs. They go make boreholes to supply the water, or like this industry now, because it's like an industry area. I don't really think many of them care actually. I think the only borehole I saw in the area it was one, and I think it was put there by, if it's not an NGO, then it was like the government. But yeah, because you do not own this land, so they cannot bring in the water or electricity and say, now this water we have brought it to this person's land. It's not possible. That is why you see like most slum areas, it's usually dirty. They can't even have like toilets, because then they have like one toilet used by around 50 households. You pay to use. That is also another reason why you have like people now throw their excrete into the river and make it so dirty, because they have to pay. You can imagine, these are people who are struggling to find jobs daily. They don't have the water, they don't have anything, and still every time you need to go to the toilet, you have to pay to go to the toilet. So they just go use any alternative they can get. There are some NGOs there trying to do work. When I was there, we were doing such things like educating. There is an NGO that usually has what is it called? It has, let me show you the water like a little bit close up so that you can see. When I see it's black, look at it. It has a lot of waste. That is a bit closer. Sumia, hi, how are you doing? Express Enterprise. Oh my God. The pollution in this area. Kingsway Tires, Sky Labels and Stationaries, Tech Park Industries, East Africa Seafood. What is the seafood industry doing in the middle of Nairobi? Darling, Kenya. Oh, jeez. PNG International. Hi, how are you doing? Now is this coming to make noise? Yeah. Mathematics, statistics, engineering, computer science, geography, econometrics. Eating brown bread. Last one. Just like you want to sit here. No, I should wear my skates. I feel like I want to be close to the laptop, so I don't need to be wearing my specs. Just like you. Stay there and watch me. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. I can't even see the screen. What the hell? Honestly, if she moves out of that house, I'm moving into that house. I don't know how it looks like inside anyway. I'll have to check. If it looks nice, I move into that one. I don't like staying on this side. But I don't think so. But I've seen her mattress outside. Oh, Idris, hi, and Edward, hi. I feel like peeping outside to see what's going on because I'm hearing the young lady telling her to leave her the key. I'm like, is she moving out? Wait, let me see if she's taking her stuff outside. I would love it. No, Zidi. peeping through the door. She is. She has a mattress outside, so I don't know why. And then she has a box full of potatoes that she's poured on the ground, and I don't know if she's speaking through. I can't see clearly, but that is what I can see. Is she moving out? If she moves out, I move into her house. I don't know if it looks better than this one. I love this one because it has so much light, but I also think hers also has good light. Yeah, I've just had breakfast. Cevijo. Hi. I've just finished having breakfast. I'm applying for jobs. Instead of instead of focusing, I'm looking at my neighbor to see if she's booked out. I need a new employment. I need a new job. Who is hiring? Anybody? You know the thing with Kenya, like I was telling someone and they were like, that does not make sense. In Kenya, you cannot just walk somewhere and say, are you guys hiring, or like go with your CV and give someone your CV. Even if you go to the place, they will tell you go home and send an email. That is what was happening to me. And then you send emails and then they never respond. Very weird people. Breakfast, I had tea. Tea. Ow. I don't have a breakfast menu. I'm not a rich woman. I don't know who made this website, but this is so cool. It's like when you move your cursor around, it moves with a blue thing. Like, you see the way a cat chases its tail. That is like what is happening here. Me chasing my tail. Let me open the YouTube here so that I can see what you guys are saying. I honestly don't want to wear my specs. Are those kids not going to school? I'm hearing kids outside. They have been on holiday. But I think it's like a little kid. Wait a minute. Keep trying. Thank you. Who's playing the music? It's the neighbor. The one I'm saying, I don't know if she's moving out or what is she doing. That is what she does. Every day she's home. That is what she does the whole day. Tea and what? Nothing. Can you imagine? Nothing. Send me money to buy escort. Miss China. Anyway, I had mandazi. I have mandazi. I cooked mandazi yesterday. Kasichana. It's not a birthday party. She's just playing music and she's outside her door. So not even avocado. No avocado. Economy avocado. Anyway, by the way, I don't even know why avocados became like so expensive just out of nowhere. I remember there was a time when I was young, we used to live in Kitui town, and you will buy a very big avocado for 10 shillings. So big. What happened to those avocados? Since I think it's because they started exporting avocados. So Kenya does not have avocados because they are exported. Yeah, that's what she does. Nowadays you can't tell anyone anything. Nitaenda ninunue yangu pia niweke. I honestly don't like, I don't like what? I don't like loud music. Is it so loud? Let me see. Can I add this volume here to see if it's like so loud on my phone? Is very weird. I think you can work with that though. She likes listening to those kinds of weird music. I don't know, the whole day. Weird music. Antonio, wake up. Duh, I've been up for so many hours. Like 3 hours. It is so many hours. I've been up for 3 hours. I'm not sleeping. But now that one is better. There is another one who usually carries her speaker and puts it outside. That one, when she's playing, you can't even hear anything. Better, this one is still inside her house. She's just she just puts it out there when she's doing like her washing, and then. But I don't think she's washing. I don't even know what she's doing. Let me go see what she's doing. Very unfocused girl. I don't know. I don't know if she wants to move out of what's happening, and then she'll put on. Literally, I know what she listens to, and the